netGAZZETTE. It's the 28th of the 8th, 2015, and this is the first production of the show. We'll be doing a weekly show, initially a weekly show, about an hour's worth, talking about, well, basically everything that matters. I'm going to talk about security systems, I'm going to talk about surveillance systems, we're going to talk about government cover-up, we're going to talk about misappropriation of taxpayers' funds, we're going to talk about the loss of our rights. We're also going to talk about the mess the economy's in, why it's in the mess it's in. We're going to go through the difference between currency and money. We're going to put our monetary system here in Australia to the test and basically determine whether or not it's a similar system to the one that we see in America, whereby it's completely owned by private entities. So we'll look at that. UFOs, plenty of them around these days, eh? We're going to take a look at those. A little bit about myself. As I said, my name's Michael Mayo. I won't go through everything, but you can jump on Google Plus and you'll find my profile there, mick.mayo@gmail.com. But just briefly, I'm a licensed security advisor and technician in Queensland, Australia. Spent the last 20 years or so in the security industry, both in New South Wales and Queensland, primarily subcontracting to the government. I've worked on the Brisbane City Safe CCTV systems, Queensland Police, all the major hospitals, Mater, Prince Charles, Ipswich, Logan. More or less all of the corporate or large base building systems in town in Brisbane. My specialty's system integration between CCTV, intruder alarms, access control. I've taken part in the analog to digital cutover here in Brisbane over the last 10 years or so, whereby the security and surveillance systems in play have changed vastly. So we'll take a look at those in depth. I'll give you a industry perspective on it all and let you know where I think it's all going. Not all doom and gloom, but if we're not careful it could be. So definitely a time that everyone keeps their eyes and ears open, especially when it comes to the government and making what might appear to be innocuous or small changes to to, well, they call it our constitution, but we'll do a little episode on the Australian Constitution, and I'll show you clearly that we don't have one. We're basically a colony of England. Nothing's changed. 200 years. Ducky still owns the lot. But I digress. So anyway, welcome to the channel. Make sure you join. Check us out on the net, www.netGAZZETTE.com. And as I said, follow us on Google+, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. We're on all of them. You'll get a hold of us using the netGAZZETTE tag. We encourage some feedback, so if you've got comments, please leave them via our Google+ stream. Generally speaking, we won't be allowing comments on the videos themselves or on the shows themselves. It just gets too raucous. But feel free to jump on Google+ or one of the other social media platforms and give us your point of view. If you'd like to come on the show, we can arrange that. I'd be happy to. Alrighty, I suppose I should say hello and a welcome to our editor, Oliver Doring, and to our main researcher and part-time contributor, Isabella Jagetta. They'll introduce themselves in the near future as they bring bits and pieces of the show to you. Alrighty, I hope everyone enjoys the show. It's been a lot of work to put it together, but we're there now, so expect to see plenty more of us. We hope to provide a good alternative to mainstream media and encourage as many people as we can to transition from the old tube, not YouTube. I'm talking about the old tube. Get away from that mainstream media, because basically it's two or three silly old fools giving you their take on the world. Anyway, as I say, thanks for joining. Take care. We'll cut to a little bit of a break here. I'll put a couple of YouTube flicks on that I've found over the years. Pretty interesting. And we might come back and we'll do a bit of breaking news to start with in the first hour, the beginning of the hour, and then toward the top of the hour we'll take a look at modern security systems in place in Brisbane, in particular the CitySafe system. Alright, and that'll probably take care of episode 1. Okay. Before I forget, big shout out to the AFP, Shorty, Custom, how you going guys? Hope you enjoy the show. Do a little episode on you fellas, don't you worry.